Welcome everyone. So glad to have you here tonight for these Day 2 finals. So excited for this one. We're having a look real fast at our results as of Day 1. And straight out of Nepal, absolutely stole the show yesterday. 3 wins out of 5 overall. And they really came out and did some work. Big GG's to them. Fantastic performance overall. We're going to see today if they can keep that performance going, staying at the top of those leaderboards, and if they are the team that is going to grab that top prize of 1,200 smackaroos, $1,200. Remember, there's $2,000 on the line total. So definitely a lot of work for these teams to do. Definitely a lot to prove. Let's go ahead and have a look at our map real quick, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see on this Erangel map, we do have our first plane path going from east to west right now. All right, so we already got teams jumping out right now, and I believe we got some action over here. INF in this mix here with N-Hyper. All right, Blossom goes down to start here in this. All right, and N-Hyper only a 3-man in this one. Definitely important to note. And Capriz getting fired on. Capriz and F's here just trying to hold down the fort. All right, and these guys are trying to play it patient here. Oh, F's just missed that chance to hit a few shots on Kunjdan. Oh, gets the knock, though. Nice shots. Capriz still holding onto the roof of this building. Kunjdan got hit with some good follow-up shots, but should be able to get rezzed here. Yes. And gets the shots there. Capriz was able to see the smallest angle. Very good way to start this. F's is coming in hot now. Gets hit trying to cross this middle area here. Bad Boys staying back. Makes F's pay for moving too soon. And look, Capriz was trying to hit those shots. Got a little bit denied there. Hits Jazz with a few good ones. And you got to imagine F's is giving them some information to go off of, but it's not looking too good right now. Capriz, the last one standing here. Gonna fall back. Maybe try to go for this res. We got Seven Sky Official and Royals of War going at it right now as well. Quick look at the zone, guys. You see we are down here to the south side, touching all of Military Base Island. Capri's going to fall back and look for some loot in this building. Not going to go for the res on F's. Has a DBS, though. That could be pretty useful. Let's go over here and jump to this fight out in Gatka real fast, guys. Seven Sky is in trouble right now. Void's the last one standing, moving in to try to support his team. And you can see it's just Tonka and Cold Goat here. Void's trying to move up quietly. Nice shots here. Voids comes in and gets a beautiful double knock. Takes both of those Royals of War members out. All right, let's see if he can finish it off here. Took a little bit of damage. Going to come around this corner and heal. Aragod sitting here in this window. One v one to decide this one. Oh, the shotty against the SMG. What will win in this situation? Obviously, hitting your shots is one of the most important things here. Oh, and that bit did just hit Voids for a decent bit of damage. Capriz finally gets taken down, and Hyper is squad wiped by INF, and 7 Sky will win that fight against Royals of War with 1 man left standing. Good battle between those two teams. We got Dauntless rolling past the area. They may peek into that, although I don't know if they were close enough to hear those shots firing. All right, well, let's go down and check it out. Straight Outta Nepal started out hot yesterday, and this was the same place that they were holding on to in round 1 of day 1. And the main spot that they held on to was this nice hill over here, and you can see they're getting themselves comfortable and in position right now. These bridge camps could be very, very useful here if some of these teams do try to go that route. We've got Dark Esports already posted up there on that western bridge, and we'll see if that's going to help them out here. All right, we got 1 Esports here in school, nonstop, coming out of Roz area. Okay, so not a whole lot going on just yet, but we actually do have Golden Eagles and Dark Esports coming close to one another down here at Military Base Island, but nothing happening just yet. We also have Dauntless heading straight in for that western bridge that I mentioned, and we've got a team camping it, so we may be due for a good fight between these two. You see Valak looking outwards, trying to see if anyone is out here. Klaus moving up, Saint as well, and it's Dark Esports holding on to that bridge. Dauntless going to loop around a little bit and potentially get ready to take this fight on. All right, Dauntless going to be content with taking Ferry Pier. They don't have to cross the bridge here. I mean, obviously, more of this zone is touching the main... What do we call this? The main continent, the main island. And 14 teams left, 52 overall. The 2 teams that have been eliminated so far, Hyper and Royals of War. And not what Hyper wanted to see happen in this first match. They did all right in day 1. No wins overall, though. And them coming in with a 3-man in this day 2. That's always going to be a upward battle, uphill battle. See what's happening. 9Z Globant here outside of Pachinki. They are coming a little bit close to 1 Esports, but I think this next zone is what's going to be the trigger to finally force some fights here. These teams are all giving each other a decent amount of space, and we got about 8 seconds for this zone to close. And let's go see where it is going to move these teams. And there we go. The zone does close, and it's going to go to the south. And pretty much exactly what these military base teams wanted to see here. Oh, we're looking over here at Yee Yee from 9Z, who just took some shots. I think they may have been in the 1 Esports direction. Senseo. I think they're just YOLOing the shots. I don't think they're actually seeing anybody, but I could be wrong on that one. Down here to the south, straight out of Nepal, not holding on to that same hill that they were holding on to in day 1 yesterday. That was this hill here. You see they are going for position elsewhere in the middle of zone. We have Team Aces and TKS Navy in a battle up here. And this may be happening. You see, Aces did end up losing deep here. TKS Navy moving around. We have Dauntless and Dark Esports fighting it out right now, too. That was that West Bridge. Dark Esports is holding on to that. You see Cardi C moving all the way up behind these Team Aces members, looking for an angle. Let's see if he can find one. Yusuf and crew trying to take shots at TKS Navy as they're moving around, and they're going to push this. Here we go. Dark A350 on Klaus. Yusuf, oh, able to hold off two of those members there. Strong, strong defensive effort there. Cardi C still holding on to that hill. And Madion here outside of this compound. And Jer is not going to be able to get res there. TKS Navy down to 2 members, and you got to think that this push here may have been a little over-aggressive. Madion sitting here on this side of the compound. Gets hit with a nice nade from Yusuf. And Cardi C just going to head out of that area. Let's go back over here. See what's going on. 9Z and Titan Gaming right next to one another. We can see Senseo and crew looking at them. Oh, Yusuf ran over Madion, but yes, Cardi C was able to get out of that. So TKS Navy will survive on the shoulders of Cardi C. Here we go. Dauntless going to move across the bridge now, and this fight is about to happen, ladies and gentlemen. And Titan Gaming will get through that. They're going to come up and take this hill here. Naomi Wancho looking at one another. And nice job to Titan Gaming to get through that. That could have gone really poorly for them. But you see, they were quick on getting across that. Tensa and Crow rocking matching vehicles. All right, so that fight is not happening there as I expected. I thought we were going to see a big fight with 9Z in the area too, but Titan Gaming able to get through that, and they're just going to set up shop on that southwest side of Military Base Island over here. Straight on Nepal and Golden Eagles both holding on to Military Base itself. We also have Extreme Ice and Team Raid out here towards the east of the island, and they may be making contact here soon. All right, that zone did just shift again. It's going to move down to the southwest. And isn't it funny? We had a similar zone in match 1 yesterday, although that zone closed a little more to the right side, but it was a military base zone as well. So, yeah, we get to see how teams handle this rotation down to the south. And it is always a good test for teams, especially if they're on the main continent and they have to go through a bridge camp. Right now, that is what any of these teams who want to drive over to military base are going to have to go through. Dark Esports or Infinite or INF Gaming. Oh, here we go. Remix gets a knock on one of these Team Raid members. And then we also have INF near the rest of Team Raid over here. Jess going to take shots there towards Jess. One Esports heading into the area right now. And it looks like they may be making contact with Golden Eagles or Straight Outta Nepal here soon. Over here, Raid, a limb was able to get picked up. So Team Raid back up to a full 4-man. And here we go. One Esports is in the area now. They are going to be taking one of these buildings here. I thought they were a little bit closer, but it looks like that's not happening just yet either. All right, INF heading into military base as well. Oh, Bad Boy's vehicle flipped. Oh, that was weird. I don't know what just happened, but you see that vehicle is done. And Bad Boy gonna just jump in that vehicle and make moves. Golden Eagles, the ones taking shots uphill at them. Oh, here we go. Non-stop coming in. Oh, but Remix and Team Raid. It looks like Free Point separated from the rest of the team to try to take on Extreme Ice and paid for it. Up here to the north side, Non-stop sitting just north of that western bridge, considering how they want to approach it. And I think they are aware of this team ahead of them in 9Z. And 9Z, our number 2 overall team as of yesterday. Oh, no, excuse me. 9Z was the overall team in the Under the Sea tournament I was hosting last week, but definitely an impressive team. Looking good. I think they actually were in the top standings as of like round 1 or 2 yesterday, too. But yes, definitely a capable team here, full 4-man, and in great position to prevent any of these teams from crossing. We do still have Team Aces coming in over from the east side. INF were the team over there, but they are not camping that anymore. Straight on a Paul here as well. Oh, 7 Sky. Gonna try to cross. Can this solo get through? Oh, no, the solo has been disabled. He's gonna just lay low right there and get absolutely lit up from 57 different angles. All right, Dark Esports on the other side of the bridge here. They are watching. And you see, they don't mind staying in the blue for a little bit. It's 4th zone right now, so these dudes need to start moving up here soon for sure. So that next zone is going to get very interesting. It's forcing all of these teams out of military base itself. They're going to be on the outskirts. Frankie from Straight Outta Nepal goes down. And they are getting fired on. One Esports looking in this direction. King trying to figure out what he wants to do here. I thought he was going to take that vehicle and just head on out. Going to smoke the area up first, though. Probably a smart decision. Give themselves a bit of cover here. Oh, up here, Non-stop and 9Z Globin. Non-stop trying to get through 2 bridge camps right now. And nice shots here from this Dark Esports member. We see Maul was able to get through that. SCHZ did not cross. And it's about to be 5th zone here in a moment, guys. We got about 47 seconds. And you see Dark Esports quick to start moving to the edge of that blue. Poppy Triste goes down. Straight on a Paul is able to take out one of their members. Oh, here we go. King cooking this nade. Is that going to hit? Nice nade from King. Beautiful double knock. One hitter, the last one from One Esports right now. Great nade from King, making it look easy. Straight on a Paul, showing why they are the top team right now. Great squad wipe. We've got Titan Gaming and Dark Esports fighting it out over here. A350 is down. So is Wancho. Crow standing over here, getting shots on Naomi. Oh, Crow let himself be a little bit seen a little too easily. Tensa and K-Bax, the last two standing from Titan Gaming. K-Bax rolling by. Him and Tensa are going to think about it. And yes, they are going to go ahead and push this now. Love it. Oh, K-Bax goes down. It looked like he had it there. Gets hit hard. Tensa tried to throw a cook nade in there and give himself a lot of damage right after it was thrown. Golden Eagles and Straight Out of Nepal. It looks like Straight Out of Nepal lost one of their members, or one of their members got knocked. We're watching Tensa right now, trying to see if he can get out of this. He's going to throw some smokes out to give him some cover and attempt to get out of this situation. Here comes a frag. Oh, good try there. Tensa does end up getting taken out by Dark Esports there. Good battle between those two teams. All right, keeping it going, guys. INF and Dark Esports. We're looking at them right now. That's INF downhill, third partying. And it looks like we may have 9Z over here in the area too. Yee. And this is the last member of 9Z Globant. They tried to cross and must have taken a lot of fire. Straight Out of Nepal still holding on to this edge of military base. They've got 3 members standing right now. Over here, we got Extreme Ice trying to push up on Golden Eagles. Robert taking a lot of damage. Actually, not too much. Still above half HP, but getting fired on right now. And it looks like it's Dauntless taking shots at these Extreme Ice members. Team Raid up on the north side here. They are about to be dealing with Dauntless right on top of them, potentially. No, that's not happening just yet. Valak turned around. Bad Boy, the solo from INF, just full sending it, taking shots at those Golden Eagles members. Straight on Paul taking shots at Golden Eagles from the north side here. And they are going to have to cross the road here soon. They've got a vehicle. AJ's down, but should be able to get picked up by Wolf here. Raid Esports taking shots at Golden Eagles too. Golden Eagles got themselves right in the middle of zone, but unfortunately, that will draw attention sometimes. And Golden Eagles been taking shots from multiple different teams here. Go check out Dauntless. They are looking in from one of these edges. Golden Eagles on Straight Out of Nepal. Oh. Looking at AJ's POV. Just missed getting the knock on Bad Boy there. And AJ is actually the last one standing from Straight Out of Nepal now. King and Wolf tried to push that position that Golden Eagles is holding on to in the middle of zone right now. And AJ gonna be a solo now. Moso just took down his own buddy with that nade. Just thirsted him, it looks like. All right, this north side's getting a little more quiet. Let's go to the other side where we've got a few other teams stacked up. Looking at Team Raid right now, along with Dauntless to our south. You see Valak is down, but should be able to get picked up. Extreme Ice still has numbers over here on the northwest side, or northeast side. Valak goes down out there. Excuse me, it's Casper that went down. Valak was already down. Saint trying to get some position in zone here and does find a safe spot. Look how low his HP is. Remix on Casper. Casper was already down. Look at Saint's HP. Just barely holding on. Moso, I believe, just got a knock on somebody. Actually, it was Extreme Ice. Excuse me. All right, here comes Extreme Ice coming in now. Just creeping up. Team Raid look like they're the main team that is going to be able to challenge them. We got 2 solos besides this duo here. And, of course, the trio in Extreme Ice. Nice nade from Robert there. Finishes off Saint of Dauntless. And Moso, can Moso not see a limb right there? I was going to say, what is going on right now? Very surprised that they did not end up seeing them and taking shots. Maybe I could just see it better because I'm in spectator mode. I don't know. Either way, it's a 2v3 fight to decide the winner of this one. Jess moving around, trying to find an angle. Got hit hard, though. Here comes Remix over on the side and gets the knock there on Jess. Good shots. A limb, the last one standing. Team Raid against Extreme Ice to decide it. Can this player here pull off the 1v3, or will Extreme Ice finish them off? And that is it. Extreme Ice will finish it off there in round 1 with a vehicle limb. They're going to come in dropping 9 total in this match 1 of day 2. Nice job, Extreme Ice. Second place will be Team Raid, dropping 5 total limbs. And third place will be Golden Eagles, also dropping 5. All right, and let's have a look. I wanted to see where Straight Outta Paul got in that one. 6th place overall, 7 limbs. That is going to help them maintain that number 1 spot, I believe. We will see the live scores come next round, but as of right now, I do believe that SON is going to be holding on to that number 1 overall spot in the leaderboards. Here are your stars of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Looking down the list here, we've got from Extreme Ice, Remix coming in, getting that Going All Out award with 4 defeats. We've got that member from Dark Esports. I don't know what their name is or how to pronounce that. Getting 3 revives here to get that best companion. And then we've got Robert GG from Extreme Ice as well coming in to get that final elimination for the win. All right, guys. Very, very nice. Excuse me on that. I did have to adjust my mic just a little bit last night. Thought we were good. Anyways, good first round in the books there, guys. Definitely a solid performance from Extreme Ice. They were one of the teams I really expected to see some wins out of yesterday. I mean, it's the former Extreme Slayer squad. They've done some big things in the past when I've watched them. They faltered a little bit day 1, but still lots of action here. You see they're coming out with day 2 here, already feeling it with some confidence, with some swagger. And that 9 elimination win in round 1 is a great way to start that push to the top spot on the leaderboards, guys. Not bad at all. For now, guys, we are going to go ahead and get set up for the next one. We will have those results here soon, and we're going to discuss those once we do get back, all right? Enjoy the replays, and we'll see y'all very soon for the start of match 2. Okay, welcome back, folks. We are here having a look at our updated results here. And as you guys see, Extreme Ice NA solidly in second place. Well, I'm not even going to say solid. They're tied with 9Z Globin. I was right on that pondering I had earlier. 9Z was our number 2 team. And it looks like they have been kind of going back and forth with Extreme Ice here. All right, so yes, guys, not too bad at all. It's definitely a close battle there in that top 6, even top 8. You see, it's 40 points there. Basically, a few people right around 40 points. Our number 1 is 81 overall, but besides that, it's wide open for any of these teams to come in there and make some moves. All right, so we're about to get this started here in a moment, guys. 1 second here. All right, so we are going to be on Sandhawk on this map, guys. And it should be a pretty good battle between these teams here in an up-close setting like this. I love to see Erangel, or excuse me, Sandhawk, because there is less vehicles overall to choose from, and it really does make these teams play it a little bit differently than at least on the big maps. All right, quick look at our map here. You see it is coming in from the south, going straight up through. And it's going to be a little bit on the eastern side of the map, but still gives teams plenty of good options for places to land. All right, and as of right now, you already know, guys, I'm looking for these hot drops, looking for where these teams are looking to duke it out. We got a few teams heading in towards the south over here, looking at Team Aces and Hyper. Let's go check if this is going to be a battle between these two. I think both teams are headed for that Ruins area. Let's see. I think so. We got a hot drop on our hands. Oh, Capriz got hit right as he was dropping in. Oh, no. F's is down to Blossom next. Baton, the last one. Team Aces were able to land, like, I don't know, a second earlier. They got some good loot and absolutely locked that Ruins area down. Nice job to them. All right, keeping it going then, guys. Keeping it going. Let's see if we can catch any other early fights here. Unfortunate to see Hyper taken out so early. They're definitely not going to be too happy about that. Still some great teams left in this one. And there's our first zone. It is going to appear all the way to the northwest over there. And I think we are due to see something here up to the north with Dark Esports and TKS Navy. All right. Matter of fact, let's just hang out. Let's keep an eye on the map, I suppose. Nothing happening on the kill feed just yet. We are going to go ahead and let that kind of pull us in different directions. And I don't even really know where to check out right now. Let's go to Dauntless, I suppose. They're holding on to a nice high ground. They love landing over here in these northwest northwest cliffs. Get good views of the surrounding compounds. But yeah, you can see these teams are all kind of respecting each other's space right now. Looting up, getting prepared for the fights to come. We do have Extreme Ice and Seven Sky official out here outside of Corey, potentially getting ready to take a fight on. All right, INF coming in from the south here. They did land in Sami, and we may see them running into Team Aces. And that's really what I'm looking for. You guys see I'm kind of just scouting for these first early skirmishes that are going to pop off. 9Z moving between Team Aces and Golden Eagles. But yeah, no teams really paying mind to one another just yet. We got Royals of War moving up here, and Nonstop are coming to the same island a little bit to the north of them, so we may be due to see a battle between these two teams here. All right, here we go. We're starting to look at a little more action going on here, a little more close proximity movement. 9Z coming in and grabbing this compound, and look how many teams are in this area right now. Oh, Team Ace is coming in, full sending it on this compound, and this is a fight. Here we go. 0 to 100 quickly. Minato got hit hard there. Aragod is down. Victex and crew looking to support. Yusuf gets the knock on Tonka and Colgoat. And Victix, all of a sudden, the last one standing in this situation. Not at all what they expected to see so soon. And here we go. 9Z Globin pushing up. And they are going to finish off that last member of Royals of War. And they're getting third party now too, non-stop. Golden Eagles are in the area as well right now. Oh, wow. I did not expect to see it get this crazy this quick. I knew we were due for something, but man, 0 to 100. Yusuf just got lit up there by Bray. Sadra's down next. Minato, the last one from Team Aces, tried to make something happen, but not able to. And look at this. All this fire is bringing in everybody's attention. Golden Eagles getting looked at from behind by Dauntless. Obviously, they got 9Z ahead of them. And I think we got non-stop to the north. Them and One Esports are actually looking at each other too. Yeah, you see. Let's see. Who was that? Yi just got knocked over here. Moso got a nice angle. Padrino on Bray. Bray gets knocked and thirsted. We got Raid and Extreme Ice in a fight right now, too. Moso tosses the nade in there. Just missed Padrino. Comes back out and catches him, though. And gets that quick thirst. 9Z down to 2 members. Senseo, let's see what they are doing here. That S12 is ready, pre-firing. Oh, my goodness. Poppy Sour went down. It was Velita in the distance from non-stop shooting through that window. Golden Eagles getting hit by an unexpected angle. I love how non-stop has kept eyes on that situation. They're not going to be able to get an limb out of that, but they definitely caused some chaos. Sanatexa and Senseo just staying low right now, not trying to be easy targets. Where are they even firing at? We got TKS Navy and Titan Gaming getting ready to run into each other up there toward the northeast. We're already down to 13 teams in this one, surprisingly. Here we go. Sanatexa is down. Poppy Sour. These guys just blind firing through the smoke. And Senseo should be able to get Sanatexa picked up. Gonna go for the res anyways. Let's see if Golden Eagles allow it. Moso staying low right now. Needs to be careful. You see non-stop still sending shots in this direction. All right, Golden Eagles not going to just push this. Well, Moso going to bring the vehicle back around. I really thought we were going to see them full send it there, especially when they got the knock on Sanatexa, but maybe it was non-stop that got the knock, and so Golden Eagles didn't realize it. That's the only thing I can think of here. Jumping over here real quick to the north side. Extreme Ice is down to 1 member. Rushy, the last one from that team, still standing. And not what I expected to see from Extreme Ice. All right, TKS and Straight Outta Nepal fighting it out up here. Let's go check that out. Straight Outta Nepal 30 points ahead of the next closest competitor on the leaderboard. They are definitely a team to watch out for. All right, AJ goes down and is going to get thirsted right afterwards. Frankie, the last one from Straight Outta Nepal. And they are going to have to survive on the shoulders of this last member here. Still watching what's going on with Golden Eagles here. You see Poppy Sour got knocked. Trolls still standing. Senseo going for this res right now. All right, good hits there. Golden Eagles finally go in and finish the job. Let's go see what's happening here from One Esports, holding on to this compound. We also have TKS Navy and Dark Esports out here. Let's just have a look at what's happening with these folks. All right, Dauntless in a fight right now themselves. Klaus got a knock down there on INF. All right, see that zone is getting pretty small out here, and Dauntless's choice to land over here on those northwest cliffs is absolutely paying off for them right now. They're just in a good spot, able to harass these other teams and doing a good job defending it, so many of these other teams can't just push in there directly with a vehicle or something. Obviously, Sandhawk has less vehicles to choose from as well, but just having those vantage points makes a huge difference in defending a specific location. As I say that, Titan Gaming moving in the area. Those shots we're hearing are One Esports and non-stop exchanging shots. Golden Eagles as well. And they are just kind of cemented here in these compounds, not really trying to move around too much. K-Backs from Titan Gaming just got knocked. And it was Klaus, I think. It might have gotten hit from behind. Yeah, look at Klaus here with this angle. 12 teams left, about 40 overall. Coming into this next circle over here, Seven Sky Official trying to push up towards Dauntless. Valak getting in position here, and Doki and Venom they're gonna have to ditch the vehicle. Let's see if Valak, he just hit Doki hard. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Dauntless doing a great job of defending their turf, but Casper gets hit by Venom here. Must not have realized they were staying low on this inside. Valak does catch an angle on Doki, and now has to deal with this whole squad in front. Doki goes down. Good shots. Here come the rest of Dauntless to help defend. It's Klaus and Saint in the area. Now let's see what Venom can see here. All right, Venom goes down. Klaus, great hits. Both of them saw each other and only about a half second to react. Voids and Cola here staying low. Klaus just missed that nade somehow. Must have had a funny bounce. Nice shots there. Klaus gets the knock and sees Team Raid coming in. Free point is down. Makes them stop right in their tracks. And we got... Oh, never mind. That is Team Raid. I was going to say, we got another team in the area. That's Jess moving around here. Just trying to find cover. Venom just got hit. And I believe Seven Sky is just down to Voids now. Yes, Voids, the solo from that team. Team Raid does still have 2 standing after losing 1 earlier, after losing Free Point. And you can see they're just going to head out of there. Dauntless doing a great job of defending that high ground. Over here, we got Titan Gaming. Titan Gaming and OE. That's One Esports. Let's see. Wanaheda and Poppy Triste looking to take cover down low. INF taking shots at TKS Navy over here to the north. Jer is down, and you see Madion and Cardi C backed off. Oh, Crow had an angle. We got to it just as Crow was taking shots at Kunjadon. I didn't think he was going to see him that well. Team Raid, as of right now, Dauntless taking shots down there at Nonstop as well. Lot of craziness going on. Big thing is, we got Saint and Valak holding on to this high ground, looking over at One Esports, INF, and Titan Gaming. Nonstop did end up rotating over to the south. SCHZ is down, and I'm not sure who got the angle on them. Oh, you know what? It was Casper up there. Casper with a great view of this whole area. And it really, really does benefit Dauntless so much when the zone comes to this northwest side, especially when you know the terrain well. You know those angles. You know places that will give you good coverage in terms of defense, defending an area. TKS Navy trying to full send it, and Cardi C gets hit in the back. Rushy still alive. Still getting a limbs for their team as a solo. Madion has a full 4-man in front of them. Madion, no! All right, that's it for TKS Navy. One Esports able to catch them there. And down here below, Golden Eagles taking shots at One Esports in this valley. And we also have Team Raid and others. Titan Gaming over here. They're immediately in a fight right now. Wanaheda is down. Oh, Poppy Triste with some great shots. 10 to the last one. And Titan Gaming does end up getting squad wiped there. That was a tough spot for them to fall into. Right between 2 stacked teams that were ready to fight it out. And you can see One Esports barely left standing right now. Poppy Triste sitting here. Literally a 1-tap, but should be able to heal up. We got Golden Eagles moving up. They're pushing this. And these are always the most savage fights in these cliff areas, especially if you're down low. You know you got people above you that can look down. And there's really no escape either. Dauntless looking at INF across the way. Bad Boy got the knock on Klaus, while OE and Golden Eagles exchange fire. Poppy Triste tries to pop out and get some damage. Got a good hits on Trolls, but goes down. Poppy Sour, the last one standing here. Or excuse me, not the last one. The number 3 standing. They're down. Should be able to get picked up. Let's see. Nonstop over here on this cliff face in a kind of unique angle. I like this spot that Maul is holding on to. Nonstop does have a duo here coming into this top 5 situation. Bad Boy fell down off that cliff and immediately gets taken out. Trolls is down from Golden Eagles. And you can see the ones who are benefiting the most had that high ground. Dauntless just doing great right now. Gonna stay a full 4-man squad. Alright, so this is your top 3, folks. It's Team 17 Nonstop, Team 3 Dauntless, and Team 16 Inferno Esports. Klaus able to catch Jas out there in the open, and they are not going to be able to get picked up. INF down to a solo member. Nonstop has 2. Dauntless has 4. And as of right now, if this zone does end up shifting away from the cliffs, Dauntless could be in big trouble. I don't think there's a way Actually, I think there is a way if you jump down one of these edges, you can land down there and break your fall. And I think that's exactly what Nonstop is going for right now. Thorkel can grab it. Thorkel does not go down there. Klaus does, trying to fall down. And Thorkel is down at the bottom. So Mole should be able to fall down. Even if they do end up going down, you can get your teammate rezzed up. This is a good play by Nonstop here. Mole is going to have to start moving soon. And Thorkel is going to need to be careful. If Gatsby sees them, that ruins their whole plan here. Valak shooting through that smoke, sending nades down. Mole looking for an opportunity. Hoping that Valak pops up into his view. And he's going to be able to see them in a second. And there we go. Mole is going to drop down and does go down to that fall damage. But Thorkel is here and I think can get the res off. They're going to try to get it off here. Gatsby is not aware of their presence. Here comes Dauntless creeping down. And you can see Nonstop here smoking that area up. And Valak giving Nonstop some cover from up above. One well-tossed nade is going to be the decider here. Or could be if Dauntless plays it right. Look at Saint and Casper, both just looking for an angle from up here. Does Valak have any nades? No, he doesn't. Valak has no nades. Let's see what the other two have. Casper, does he have any? No. Oh, beautiful nade there. Mole takes down Casper and Valak with one well-tossed nade. And that is exactly what they wanted to see with that. Thorkel and Mole sitting here down below. Saint's gonna have to drop off soon. Can they do anything here? Yo, that was a beautiful nade. Mole, absolutely MVP nade. And here we go. Saint not looking out that way right now. I'm surprised. He's like trying to look up against the edge. If he looks outwards right now, can he see them? No, I guess not. Maybe you could see Mole. Here we go. Saint is about to fall off. I mean, the zone is giving him a little bit of room to move right now, but it's going to close in 5 seconds, and this is 9th stage, so it's going to close all the way to the middle, and you can see Nonstop have the advantage because of that. If Saint could get a nicely tossed nade down there, but they have no nades. I remember seeing Nova in this situation a few years ago, and they were able to drop down and get a single knock in this situation. They ended up taking 2nd place overall, but they jumped from a 3rd place finish to a 2nd place. Here we go. Saint tried to do some wild stuff. That would have been absolutely amazing if he could have hit the DVS shot on his way down. Good effort for sure, but Nonstop is going to take 1st place overall on this one, dropping 6 total. 2nd place will be Dauntless coming in with 10 total. And 3rd place will be Inferno Esports with 5. Golden Eagles, the honorable mention here with 12 total. Good finish for them. Dauntless, though, absolutely locked things down there until the zone slightly pushed them off those cliffs. And that is one of the down parts about being in those high areas. There is no safe way down if you're forced a certain direction. It's exactly what we saw there. All right, here are your stars of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Moso from Golden Eagles NA will get that Going All Out award. Or excuse me, just Golden Eagles will get that Going All Out award with 7 elims. And we've got Saint from Dauntless getting the best companion with 3 revives. And we've got the Blue Zone coming in for that final elimination for the dub. The Blue Zone takes it. Hey, nice round 2 there, guys. Always fun seeing a little bit of craziness on Sandhawk like that. We had some early fights happen, and then it just went basically full send to that northwest area with that first zone, or it was the 2nd zone shift that forced teams that way. I mean, it got crazy fast, but Dauntless, great job to them holding on to that northwest area, really locking it down, not allowing any teams up there to get ground above them, and they used that elevation to really bully the other squads. But you saw in the end, they weren't able to close it out. That zone shift did hurt them. Still a good strat overall, still going to do a lot for them in the standings for sure. Yeah, guys, looking good here today. We got 3 more rounds ahead of us. We're going to have updated live scores here very shortly once we do get started on the next one. So stick around. We'll discuss what we saw in that last one, what it's looking like on the leaderboards, and enjoy the replays. All right, we'll see y'all here soon for the next one. All right, welcome back, folks. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and have a look at our updated results on this one. And with Dauntless taking that second place spot, they have solidified themselves there in the overall number 2 spot as well. They were sharing that spot there, tied with 9Z Globin. And you can see things have been shaken up a little bit since the last time we checked. Dauntless, what is that? They're ahead 11 points now ahead of 9Z Globin, 6 points ahead of the next closest competitor. Remember, with this tournament style, the tournament payout, only the top 3 do get prizes, with that $1,200 prize going to that number 1 overall spot. So, straight out of Nepal, one of the big stories in this one, they have not quite shown up like they did yesterday. Not that they've done bad, but these other teams have been taking wins here, and they are chiseling away at that lead that Straight Outta Nepal was able to establish yesterday. All right, looking good here, folks. Looking good. I'm excited. I love to see our top 7 spots within, what, 20 points? Actually, if we look between 3rd place and 7th place, 8th place, what's that? 17 points between them. That gap could easily be made up with one good round. 1st place overall, 7 points. That's all it takes to bridge that gap. Anything more on top of that, some of these teams could start chasing some of those top teams instead. All right, so we are just about in the air. All right, let's have a look at our map right now, guys. Starting out on this match 3 of Erangel, we've got a north to south plane path, and let's see if we're going to see Military Base Island in play again. That has been a normal thing the past 2 map 1s. The past 2 match 1s here in these have been focused around Military Base Island. Not exactly what I would have expected, but it is a welcome change. I love to see these teams get thrown different scenarios where they really have to show their skills, have to show their knowledge of the map, their rotations, all that good stuff. All right, well, looking at our teams jumping in right now, it looks like Dauntless and Seven Sky going to head over there towards Georgia Pool. And let's see, Pachinki. Pachinki is going to be a hot one. Non-stop looking to fly in here. TKS Navy as well, maybe? No, that's 9Z Globin coming in, and they are low. So it's going to be 9Z non-stop. And do we have another contender in this one? 9Z and non-stop. That's going to be the 2 teams fighting it out for Pachinks. All right, and then over here, Seven Sky and Dauntless both grabbing these vehicles out in the open. Venom, oh no. Venom is going to go down there and landed a little bit away from the rest of the team. Voids here has 2 Dauntless members on top of them. Oh, this could be dangerous. And Voids, I think, is the only Seven Sky member in this compound right now. Yes. Oh, Voids hits Casper hard there with that double barrel shotty. And I'm cheering for Voids there. I'm not going to lie. I always cheer for my underdogs. Not that I don't love Dauntless. Great team. Great jump shots there from Klaus. Doki is here, and it's a 1v3 situation now. They came in to try to give some support to their down teammate, and this may prove to be a difficult one now because of that. That was a well-tossed flash nade. Doki couldn't see anything. Got him full in the eye holes. And Seven Sky official going to be down to 1 member left now. They are just going to leave that area. All right, you can see our first zone has been shown. It is going to be on the southwest side of map, encompassing all of this wide open area. right, back over to Pachinki. That's right, we did have that action going on over there. But I think they actually backed off of one another. Yeah, non-stop. Actually did not end up landing over there. I thought we were going to see a hot drop between those two, but no, that is not happening. All right, we are going to let the kill feed start to pull us around. All right, and surprisingly, no other fights happening here off the rip. 7 Sky down to 1. No one's been eliminated just yet. Except for these 3 7 Sky members. I wanted to look at this team here who did struggle a little bit that last round, but they're definitely going to be looking to have a strong comeback, and that team is Hyper. We ended up landing out here in Lipovka. Baton is AFK right now. And I wonder if they're going to be able to get back in. Baton just chilling on the back of this vehicle right here. Just hanging out. All right, Golden Eagles coming in from the south there, crossing that bridge right now. We got teams starting to take position in this quarry area. Gatka will probably be pretty popular as well. We got 9Z moving over here. I thought they maybe were on another team. Nope, that's not any craziness happening just yet. Over here, we got 1 Esports that did grab school and school apartments area. Non-stop holding on to Roz, starting to move in towards that ruins area. Out here on the east edge of zone, Team Aces and Hyper straight on a Paul. Well, at least Hyper and Team Aces may end up running into each other as they head inwards. You already know I'm going to be keeping a close eye on that. Over here, 2 teams moving in towards one another. Golden Eagles coming towards Dark Esports. At least 1 member, Amrit. We have Royals Award downhill here. They were actually one of our first teams eliminated in that last round. You know they're going to be trying to come back with a solid round here. Amrit was sitting above their compound. Going to opt into, well, definitely scouting the area out, trying to see what's around, feeding his team all of that information. But yeah, not too much happening just yet. And someone may have gotten eliminated over here. Potentially? No. I'm seeing all that loot on the ground. The only people who have been eliminated so far is the 7 Sky members. So these guys must be sharing loot amongst themselves. Is what we're seeing. Alright. Team Raid over here next to Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles coming in from that west bridge right now. Looking to grab compounds out here next to these open fields. Look how many teams are about to run into each other over here. Team Aces coming in. We've got TKS Navy behind them. And Extreme Ice down to the south. This fight is happening, folks. Let's see. Oh, Madion was ready to take the fight on anyways. I don't know if Team Aces was. Madion getting hit, or Yusuf getting hit by Madion out there. Oh, straight on a Paul and Extreme Ice are in a fight. That's actually, and Hyper out here too in straight on a Paul. Oh, King was trying to hit Blossom, but Ton said not so fast. Capriz on Wolf. Wolf is one who was really fragging out day one for this crew. Baton got hit hard. Blossom goes down next. It's Frankie with a great angle to the right of these two. They're immediately going to grab their vehicle and try to push this. And let's see who's still left standing. Capriz and Fs. Are they going to back off this? Or they're going to rotate around to try to find a better angle? Here we go. Capriz sees AJ taking shots, and I don't think Capriz saw that other member in the distance there. Fs moves over and gets a wider angle, and it's Fs against Frankie in a one-on-one right now. F's going to throw out that smoke. And that is it. Straight out of Nepal. Will get that squad wipe on N Hyper. It was close. F's was almost able to get low under that vehicle, but it looked like there was a small angle, maybe even underneath the vehicle, that allowed them to be hit. All right. Moving along here, folks. Moving along. TKS Navy right next to... Who is this? Right next to Team Aces, and they're pushing this. Minato pulls up at the school. Is Malcolm gonna push in? And where's Sadra? That's what I'm curious about. Sadra is not here with Minato. Not even pushing in this direction at all. And Minato gonna try to hold him off with a shot. He looked away for a second. TKS Navy absolutely makes him pay for that. All right, over here, Golden Eagles and Team Raid. It looks like Bray did move in this direction. Oh, getting hit hard right now. Bray gonna have to ditch that vehicle. Free Point moving over, gonna try to find an angle. Free Point just got hit hard, and I think that might have been the rest of Golden Eagles sending those shots. Yeah, it was Moso across the way, giving his teammates some protection. Good move there. Oh, Royals of Warrior and Dark Esports meeting up on this hill. Oh, man, that was a big nade. A350 gets a knock on Tonka. We get to Vicdex as he gets a knock with that S12. And Naomi, one of the last members of Dark Esports, going to just head out of that area. Here we go. Another team pushing up right now. It's INF and One Esports both coming to this compound. This is going to get hairy very quickly. Goat is down. Poppy Treestead caught him on the side here. And not a good time to be Royals of War here. Just absolutely pinned between these two. Vicdex has the S12 in hand, though. And nice knock there. Takes a lot of damage from that nade. Still two members left of INF. You see Jas moving around. May try to come up behind One Esports. Let's see what Jas is looking at here. Oh, Cat God got some good damage there. Royals of War did just get squad wiped. Poppy Treestay holding on to this angle back behind. Jas hit him with some good hits. And they go down. Nice hits there, Jas. Gatsby moving around. Bad Boy still over here. Gatsby has his back right to one of these OE members right now. Cat God gonna pop out of the smoke on them in a moment. Gets a double knock. Great shots, Cat God. And I think we're in a 1v1 situation here. I almost always miss this shot from the winner's point of view. Let's see if I can find it here. Good shots there from Jas. Inferno Esports will win the fight here. They come in third party and they take out the other third party in squad. Definitely a great fight here. Love what we're seeing so far, guys. All right, nonstop going at it with 9Z out here. It looks like one of those members just got run over. And I think it was 9Z that had one of their guys taken out. Yee and Sensio are both down. Santa Texa, Pedrino gonna try to grab their vehicles and move out of there. Santa Texa just missed Pedrino. There we go. We have Titan Gaming moving into the area now, too. $13 teams left, 37 overall. All right, about to be 37 people in this small area between Gatka and Quarry. Nothing popping up on the kill feed. I'm kind of relying on that to pull me in certain situations, certain directions in this situation. Straight on Paul still alive as a duo. Sadra here as a solo, still holding on to this little compound next to school. Should consider moving here soon. All right, let's go right to the middle of all this action we're looking at right now with Inferno Esports, who won that impressive fight earlier. Team Raid over here. We got Extreme Ice, Nonstop, 9Z Globin. Definitely a potential powder keg being built up here. Although Nonstop moving away a little bit, going to the edge of zone. It looks like there's a compound out there that they like that they're going to go ahead and grab. All right. Titan Gaming moving around to the west, coming in on a rotation from the south side. Golden Eagles coming from Quarry. And I think this is mostly flat ground over here. Let me check this out. Oh, this is a compound is what it is. All right, TKS Navy holding on to one end of the mountains here, or at least the lower plains next to that mountain. And we see AJ getting lit up right now, jumps out of that vehicle. That was a smooth transition from the vehicle to standing. TKS Navy looking at this, and AJ is absolutely pinned down here. Madion gets that nade ready to throw. And gets the knock. AJ gets the knock on Madion, but will go down quickly afterwards. We got Titan Gaming posting up over here next to Dauntless. And we may see those two start to fire on one another. Sadra from Team Aces as a solo moving through the area, trying to find a safe spot. But it's not going to matter. The next zone is there, basically surrounding Gatka. These open plains are just going to be absolutely crazy here soon. Dauntless has taken position here in Gatka, looking over towards Extreme Ice right now. We got TKS Navy looking at Titan Gaming there towards the west on that hill. It looks like they are just going to be taking shots. Titan Gaming, I don't know if they're going to stay out here. They do want to try to find some positioning in. Ooh, Crow had to give up his vehicle. All right, Golden Eagles over here and Non-Stop meeting up. Those are long shots right now being sent at Titan Gaming. I'm curious if they're going to try to get in position to return fire there. And I cannot turn right. The emulator drives me insane sometimes. We got INF ahead of these teams. Jas got the knock on Bray. Bad Boy goes down. Good angle from Moso. Titan Gaming against Team Raid happening elsewhere. I do want to stay here in this area for now. Tensa just got knocked by one of those Team Raid members. And it does look like Golden Eagles are just going to move away from this situation. Let's go back over here. Titan Gaming and Team Raid right on top of one another here. Tensa's down, as is Crow. Wancho moving up. And you see TKS Navy have moved in the area. Maybe looking to gatekeep these teams. Oh, free point goes down. Jess is the last one standing from Team Raid now. And they are going to go for this res. Crow getting hit. The third party. Crow is down. I think Wancho and K-Bax are the only two standing. No, they were able to get Tensa picked up as well. So they are a three-man. They're prepared to take this fight on if needed. I don't think they realized TKS Navy was over there. All right, Dauntless and Seven Sky. That was the last member of Seven Sky that just got thirsted. You see Titan moving into the south side of this compound here, a little bit away from TKS Navy. Nice nade from K-Bax. We get there just as he takes down a limb with a well-tossed nade. Wancho, what a turn. Jess was getting those opening shots on Wancho. He quickly took them down. 9Z here takes down K-Bax on one end. Here we go, TKS Navy coming in from one side. Jer is down. Crow's the last one standing here and will end up going down. Cardi C, good move with that vehicle. And it is definitely getting crazy out here. Dauntless up here to the north. Klaus is down. Or no, Klaus is in that smoke. The last one standing from Dauntless, I should say. Klaus does tend to be a solo, but can definitely perform as a solo as well. And Klaus walks into that fire. And that is it. Extreme Ice will get the squad wipe on Dauntless. They'll take 8th place overall. Not a bad finish. One thing to note, Straight Outta Nepal is still in this one. Our current leaders, Frankie right now, just playing for placement points. They still have 4 total limbs, which is not too bad at all. They're still slowly adding to their lead. All right, so Straight Outta Nepal just got taken out. They're going to take 7th overall here in this one. Quick peek at our map, guys, and you can see what it's looking like here. TKS Navy currently taking shots across the way at Extreme Ice. And I believe these are the 2 full squads left. No, Extreme Ice lost one of their members. Gotts gets a knock on Legend of Golden Eagles. Or Gatsby, excuse me. Rushy got hit with a lot of nade damage, but is able to power through that. Moso on Rushy. Nice follow-up nade. All right, Team Raid is finished off now. This is your top 5, folks. Poppy Sour gets hit hard by Gatsby. Gatsby must have just been able to see the top of their head, because you can see they are not able to see Moso. All right, Padrino on TKS Navy. 9Z Globin still putting up a good fight right now. Oh, it's Padrino out here in the blue. And is going to go down to that blue at 7th stage right now. Senatexa full sending it in here, trying to find a safe spot to hold on to. 9Z down to 1. TKS Navy has 2 of their members down. Jer and Malcone, last 2 standing. Over on Extreme Ice side, it's 981 and Remix. Poppy Sour pushes in and takes down Gatsby. Poppy Sour got nothing to lose right now. Gets hit hard by Jazz through that smoke. That's it for Extreme Ice right now, too. They're going to go down right afterwards. And here's your top 3, folks. It's Team 11, 9Z Globin, Team 16, Inferno Esports, Team 14, TKS Navy. Inferno Esports with another top 3 finish here. And they have been pretty consistent tonight. Here we go. Jer coming in, tossing some nades overhead. And Jess on the outside of this building hears that storm of footsteps approaching. TKS Navy getting on top of this building. That's a great high ground to hold on to. Jazz goes down. Senatexa, the last one now from 9Z. And that is it. Quick finish there. And TKS Navy will grab the win here in round 3. They're going to drop 12 total on their way to that first place finish. Nice job to them. Second place is going to be 9Z Globin. Pedrino stayed alive at the end there. And just doing a great job of extending them, getting them to that second place overall and those bonus points. And then third place was Inferno Esports, dropping 8 total. Jazz there with 6 limbs on their own. Looking good, Jazz. All right, let's check out our stars of the match. Jer from TKS Navy gets that going allowed award with 7 defeats. K-Bax from Titan Gaming gets the best companion with 3 revives. And Jer from TKS Navy also gets that final elimination for the win. Oh, man. Just absolutely crazy, crazy matches here tonight, guys. I love to see that our #1 team overall from yesterday, Straight Outta Nepal, has not been able to get a chicken dinner yet today. Not that they didn't do well that round. I believe they did take 7th overall. They're still getting a few points, but what we're seeing is these lower teams have come to play here in day 2. They're putting up some great points. We're seeing some consistent performances. Dauntless, 9Z, both teams I've seen a lot of today. Inferno Esports. It's looking interesting for sure, guys. Remember, there is 3 total days of this grand finals coverage, so 5 more matches after tonight. For now, we do still have another 2 here. So yes, guys, 7 more total matches here for teams to put points on the board, to get them in there, to try to make their mark and get that 1st, 2nd, or 3rd place overall to potentially get a payout. We're going to be looking at our live scores as soon as we come back from this intermission. For now, enjoy the replays from that last one, and we'll see you here soon for the start of round 4. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Getting ready to start round 4. Let's have a look at our live scores real fast here. TKS Navy grabbing the win there, moving up to 7th place overall. But you see, it is getting a little bit hectic there near the top. These teams are needing more and more points to keep moving, to keep advancing in those leaderboard spots. Straight on Paul still holding on to 1st place overall with 86. Dauntless is absolutely in striking distance right now, 71 overall. That's only a 15-point difference. If Straight on Paul struggles at all in this round or the next one, that is going to open the door at least for Dauntless to challenge them. We'll see if Golden Eagles, Extreme Ice, or 9Z Globin, maybe even Nonstop, can make their way in to try to challenge as well. But yes, as of right now, I got close eyes on Dauntless in this one. They absolutely have that ability to come out and take that top spot here in Game 4. All right, having a look at our plane path, guys. You see it is coming in from the south side here, a little bit southeast, going up to the north central side. Great coverage on this one. Teams can land really wherever they want. Great to see you guys here in chat. A shout out to you, Green Little Monster, coming in here. I saw you were covering basically all of the semis here. No, all of the semis. Hey, guys, if you are not already following Green over here on YouTube, absolutely go make sure you drop that sub on our channel right now. Covers some awesome PUBG mobile content. I was checking out the replays on some of those semifinals. Absolutely great coverage there, Green. All right, so yes, we're keeping an eye out here. We do have a potential hot drop early on in this one, folks. Looking at Dark Esports and Golden Eagles, both going for Puerto Pareso. And A350 cruising in right now. Let's see. I'm surprised we didn't see shots being traded like right away. Let's come in here. Sorry, I almost kept my map scene up a little too long there. But yes, A350 was cruising in, was gliding in, took their sweet time. No knocks just yet in this Puerto Pareso hot drop. All right, so we know there's a few other fights developing too. We got Team Aces and Titan Gaming up there to the north. Team Raid Dauntless landed, I don't even know what city that is. Los Leones has Inferno Esports and Royals of War. I really want to see what's happening with that Team Aces fight, but before we do that, let's check and see if this Golden Eagles member is able to hold off this push. Dauntless and Team Raid going at it. Bray is not in a spot they want to be here. Did end up getting a knock on one of those members, but the jump shots with the Uzi, they were on point. All right, let's go over real quick and just check this fight out up north. I am going to let the kill feed pull me if we see a lot happening down there. But I see Sadra and Crow are right next to one another up here. I figured we were about to see a fight happen. Is it going to go down here? That's the question. All right, doesn't look like it's happening just yet. Let's go back down here to the south. I do want to catch this action as it's going down. Amrit is down. You see this Dark Esports member cleared on out. Maybe looking to go around and find a better angle up on this road. Moso looking along the road. Crow gets a knock on Sadro. We were looking at those two next to each other, Titan Gaming and Team Aces. Titan Gaming starts things out with a nice knock. 2 knocks, in fact. Oh, here we go. Let's check that out. Yusuf gets the knock and thirst on Crow. They did full send it on Crow's building. And you see they are scrambling to get picked up right now. I wanted to have a look real quick at our #1 overall team. They did land separately there over in Impala. Or I should say they landed solo. You see that first zone has shown itself up here to the north side. Here we go. And Titan Gaming will need to be careful about how they push this. You see Yusuf is staying in position right now, getting ready to let off Tensa. Oh my goodness, Tensa. Beautiful return shots. Yusuf had the opening shot and everything. Tensa may have had a little bit of help from one of his teammates, but I do think it was actually all him. Here we go. The fellas pushing in aggressively now. Wancho with DBS in hand. Titan Gaming coming in with the throwables. And look, Team Aces are all holding on to this stairwell right now. Tensa looking, wants to push this, and he got hit by Minato in the distance. Minato, great position here. Goes down right afterwards to K-Bax. Wancho puts the DBS to Yusuf's chest. It's a 2v2 right now. Sadra gonna go up above. All right, Wancho is down. It's gonna be just K-Bax left standing. Sorry, bad angle there. And you see they're going for the res on Minato. K-Bax doesn't need to boost up necessarily. Oh, K-Bax in trouble now. All right, that's it. Titan Gaming gets taken out early on here in map 4. All right, back over to our map. We still have Dark Esports and Golden Eagles next to each other down here to the south. I thought this would have been settled by now. But no, these guys are doing a great job of extending this fight. Both teams are quick to move around, quick to be mobile. Legend goes down from Golden Eagles out there way against the water. My emulator literally will just not let me turn to the side. There we go. Nice shots there. Oh, it was actually Poppy Sour on Naomi. Excuse me. A350 pushing up. Poppy Sour's got the nade ready to throw. That was a good toss. Did some damage and follows up to take down A350. Good toss. Let's see. Poppy Sour has got this other Dark Esports member. Two of them, in fact, looking down at him. He doesn't see Amarid. He does go for the thirst on A350. His back is wide open to this member behind him. And that is it. Amrit will get the knock. Moso going for Legend out here. And they're in the blue, but they should be able to make it. Can Moso get there? Gets there just in time. That's a good teammate. All right, that zone does shift inwards. And let's have a look. TKS Navy not far away from Team Raid here. Yeah, they are right next to one another, essentially. Are they aware of each other's presence? A limb most certainly is. Yeah, staring down there. Gonna start taking shots at Medion. Thinks about it and decides not to. All right, Royals of War and Inferno Esports in a fight. Let's go hop over to that real fast. And a lot of these fights are teams just moving in, trying to find some safe area, trying to find some positioning. Jas is going alone at it with these two Royals of War members. And almost got the knock on Tonka. We see Gatsby and Bad Boy here in the distance taking shots. And this is not looking good for Inferno Esports. They're going to grab their vehicles and move along. Let's see. Aragod and Kunjdan. That was that Royals of War fight we were watching. Kunjdan got thirsted. Jer is down here. Medion popping up, trying to get some shots here on Rudder. That's a 1v3 scenario here. Actually, Medion does have his two teammates behind, but it's going to be hard for them to get shots up high here. Klaus, that's Dauntless against Seven Sky Official. And can Medion get this nade to hit? Tries to cook it. Does a little bit of damage, actually. Casper on Doki of Seven Sky. Let's go to that real fast, guys. I do love seeing a good CQC fight. And actually, this isn't even a CQC fight. This is long range. Klaus and Casper getting shots. Klaus is pushing this. And we see Venom up there on that hill. Klaus getting hit, goes down to Venom. Definitely did not see them peeking there. Sometimes you get that laser focus on what's up close. Saint gets hit there, needs to rethink his approach. Oh, low. And they do get out of that, or will be able to find a little bit of cover anyways. Oh, as I say that, though, and Hyper popping in from behind Dauntless. The last thing Saint wanted to see there. And I think Valak is just going to head on out. Yes, going to grab their vehicle. No, actually, Valak moving in back towards his team. This could be dangerous right now. They are literally right between a rock and a hard place here. Valak going to grab the vehicle. Think about it. Casper is actually shooting from up above, giving them a bit of cover fire. Blossom gets the thirst on Klaus. And it looks like the other two members of Dauntless are just going to go ahead and head out of there. At least Valak is going to go and regroup with Casper there. Let's zoom in just a little bit to see what other fights are happening. We're looking at TKS Navy and Team Raid here in San Martin. We've got Nonstop holding on to that big hill above. One Esports holding on to San Martin itself. And then 9Z Globin holding on to the northwest hill. Back over here, and Hyper still looking at Seven Sky Official on this hill. And it's actually just these two here, I think. Let me double check that. Yeah, it's Blossom and Baton here. Capriz and F's over more towards Power Plant. Or Power Grid, excuse me. Let's just have a look at the San Martin situation. All right, Saint from Dauntless will end up getting thirsted. And really surprised that this fight has not taken off yet. You can see TKS Navy decided to back off of Team Raid. And TKS Navy was able to get their fourth picked up. Jer got knocked, but they are back up and standing. I have never seen this skin before. I've been playing PUBG a long time. I've never seen this skin. I guess I'm kind of a noob status now. Alright. Whew, this situation in San Martin. You can already see there's going to be a lot of teams that can safely get in here for these later zones. And it is literally what I refer to as a powder keg. You guys hear me say it all the time. This is the definition of it. All these teams in the same area ready to fight it out. Blossom got a knock over there on TKS Navy. Extreme Ice on Inferno Esports as well. And it looks like Hyper was able to get that knock while those guys were full sending, were moving quickly. Here we go, and Hyper coming into San Martin. They're going to take that hill, and that was, I believe that was the hill that TKS Navy was holding on to. Either way, you see they have come in a little bit closer to One Esports, and it's almost guaranteed we're going to see these two teams trading fire here soon. I think I'm hearing Non-Stop take shots right now uphill. Yeah, that's Thorkel and crew looking uphill towards Hyper, and just a lot of action waiting to happen here. Don't forget, we also have Team Raid holding on to that hill above San Martin on the south side. And as soon as one of these big fights starts taking off, you can almost guarantee there's going to be at least one or two other teams that join in the fray. Seven Sky Official are sitting here just north of Hyper, and they're getting fired on by 9Z Globin. Now 9Z from this hill can see them perfectly. And Hyper moving in this direction right now. That's F's just scouting the area to see what's going on. Oh no, I think F's just like got his vehicle stuck. He needs to get hit. There we go. Baton is a good teammate. Alright, so Seven Sky actually able to get picked up. We're back to a four-man crew for them. I thought they were in a little bit of trouble there with 9Z where they were, but you can see they were able to find a bit of protection from that, and they're looking all right now. And these teams in San Martin look like they're content right now to keep their head low and not pursue any fights. So it means that we are going to be having a few teams out here on the outskirts meeting up as they're trying to get in. I really think Seven Sky and 9Z are due for a good battle, but right now Seven Sky definitely pinned down. Here comes 9Z moving around. They're getting fired on. Excuse me, that's actually Dauntless. That's Casper moving through. Can Casper get through that? They're actually using bandages as they're driving. Or may have gotten a boost. Yeah, they actually got some boost is what it was. Alright, Casper is able to find their way in. Nice job, Casper. Rushy from Extreme Ice is able to get a knock. Extreme Ice over here on the east side of zone. And guys, I mentioned it was going to get crazy. You didn't want to believe me. But then this happened. Oh, One Esports and Dark Esports over there in a fight. One Esports has Poppy Tree Stay down. They actually only have 3 members right now. I just realized. Non-stop trying to move up. Mole got taken out, knocked, and thirsted. And this is why it's so tough when you do have to full send for a position. Just YOLO out. Especially in a situation like this. That is difficult. Extreme Ice taking shots over there. Golden Eagles. Velita went through and survived that somehow. What the heck? They finally go down. Here comes 9Z pushing this hill, and they are going to challenge N Hyper for this position. Oh, Senseo goes down. Blossom, great angle from up above. Seven Sky still where they were. Yee coming in, trying to give some support to his teammate. Nice shots with the Tommy gun. Yee. Yee feeling it with that Tommy gun. Oh my goodness, the shots they are making right now. And Hyper getting dismantled by this squad. Blossom, the last one standing, was holding on to that good vantage point to support the rest of the team. And that up-close battle Yee brought was devastating. All right, straight on to Paul, looking to push in here as well. AJ is separated from the rest of that team. TKS Navy, it looks like they just took out King. So yeah, Frankie and Wolf are able to make it in. Casper of Dauntless, the last one, comes out with the pump shotty. Royals of War and Seven Sky. I am cheering for that solo right there. I'm not going to lie. That's the number 1 and 2 teams right on top of each other over there. Royals of War pushed in here towards Seven Sky official. And look at that. Nice squad wipe for them. Royals of War will end up keeping a full 4-man after that. Over here to Dark Esports on the southeast side of zone. I know I've been abandoning this side of the fight just a little bit. I apologize for that, guys. It's just been hard to catch every one of these fights. Extreme Ice gets a nade. And it looked like Team Aces are hurting right now. They just have one member left in deep. Oh, good shots there. Moso goes down. Deep was waiting patiently. Made that last member pay. And that's it. AJ goes in and takes out that last member of Dauntless. So straight on a Paul, showing why they're the number 1 team here. All right, Extreme Ice moving around, looking to push from this side over here from the north side. And this position could work out well for them. Blossom from N Hyper still alive. And looks like they found a good spot to hold on to. Aces still has a solo. Straight on a Paul still has a solo. Golden Eagles a solo. A lot of solos coming out of San Martin after taking some lumps in these battles that were going on there. Let's go see. Raid Esports lost another member out there. And we get there just as Golden Eagles are taken out. Rudder try to get some damage from up above. TKS Navy turned it around on him immediately, sending shots back. And you can see they've got themselves in a good spot out here in the open. Extreme Ice, One Esports, TKS Navy, Team Raid. We got a few others over here as well, looking at Royals of War right now. And this north side is busy. 9Z still in this, as well as straight on a Paul. We do have people still out there in the blue looking at AJ from straight on a Paul, just healing through it right now. And those nades coming in hot. It's Royals of War sending those in, trying to get some damage on Extreme Ice. Meanwhile, TKS Navy in that low ground. It's actually Team Raid here looking across at One Esports. Limb gets hit hard by 981 and immediately gets thirsted with the help of Rushy. Royals of War moving up right now. Rudder was holding on to a nice spot here in the high ground, but they're actually going to move down and rejoin the rest of Team Raid. Not a whole lot of good cover out here. Oh, AJ from Straight Outta Paul came in from behind, got some good damage on One Esports, and does finally get taken out there by Poppy Triste. So, Straight Outta Paul will end up with 7th place overall. We'll see if AJ is able to confirm any of those knocks. I think he actually will be able to get at least one of them. Poppy Triste just got absolutely Swiss cheesed up by TKS Navy, who was sitting here in wait. You see Royals of War coming up. TKS Navy just got finished off. Extreme Ice, I was trying to check them out, but they got taken out there. And it was Royals of War. It's going to be Team Raid against Royals of War to decide this one. I know for a fact Royals of War is excited to be in this situation. They've got taken out first overall here in Map 1, but they have bounced back strong. And what a finish, the way they came in with the shoddy in hand in the passenger spot. Very nice job, Royals of War, finishing that off, dropping 12 total elims on their way to that chicken dinner here in round 4. Second place will be Team Raid with 5 total elims. Third place will be Extreme Ice coming in with 8. Straight Outta Paul still getting 4 elims total. Even though they got 7th place, they are going to get a few points out of both of those. And who knows? Like, I'm curious if that's going to be enough for them to stay ahead of Dauntless. Dauntless took 12th place overall, so actually, yes, it absolutely is. I thought they got a little bit higher, but you can see when it comes to these maps, there's so many teams still alive deep into the rounds. All right, here are your stars of the match. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 981 from Extreme Ice getting that Going All Out award with 4 defeats. We've got Naomi from Dark Esports getting that Best Companion with 4 revives. And we've got Victex from Royals of War getting that final elimination for the win. All right, hold on 1 second, folks. Setting up my replays from that last one. And I'm not sure why that's not showing up properly. All good, all good. Hey. 4 great rounds in the books there, guys. Remember, this is only day 2, so still plenty of action left. But, hey, those teams in first place are definitely solidifying their spot right now. Although we are seeing Straight Outta Paul and Dauntless both didn't go too crazy in terms of points. I'm very curious on what the leaderboard's going to be looking like after that with Royals of War getting the victory, but I'm pretty sure they were a little bit lower in the standings, so I don't think it's going to change too much in that top 3, top 5 conversation, but we're going to have to check out those live scores to see. For now, we are going to have those replays for you from the previous one, and we'll be back here very soon with our 5th and final match of the day on Erangel, guys. Thank you for sticking with us so far. If you've not already, do me a favor, make sure you hit that like button on the video, all right? All right, everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look at our results here and just see what the deal is with this. All right, so yes, having a quick look on this. Y'all can see that Straight Outta Paul still holding on to that top spot here, looking good for them. All right, guys, fantastic here. Straight Outta Paul, their performance has been absolutely just immaculate here. 15 points. Or wait, is that 25 points ahead of the next closest competitor? No, that is 15 points. My math is bad right now. All right, well, looking good. Extreme Ice NA holding on to third place overall right now. And you can see that they are just 1 point behind Dauntless here. Those three have really carved out their spot here in these standings. Remember, there's still 1 day left, still 5 matches overall. Plenty of time for these lower teams to still strike, still get some good points on there. And really, I feel like any of these teams still has an opportunity. Looking from like Hyper above, even some of those lower teams, if they do frag out this match and really have a solid round, match 5, we could see some different teams in that top leaderboard. But then again, I'm an optimist. I always want to see the underdogs do well. We'll see if that is going to happen, if these top teams are even going to allow it to happen. With the way they've been playing, they have been shutting down opposition with no mercy. All right, well, let's have a look then at our plane path, guys. You see it is coming in from the west center side of map, going up to the northeast. And looking like a good plane path right now for our 5th and final match of this day 2. All right, as always, seeing where the hot drops are going to occur. It looks like Seven Sky official may be landing in. Nope, never mind. That's not a hot drop for them. I was looking at Seven Sky and Royals of War, but they have given each other a good amount of space here outside of Gatka. Pachinki has 9Z Globant landing in by themselves, so there's not going to be any contest for that. Down here to the southwest, things are looking pretty interesting. Dark Esports, Titan Gaming, a little bit to their north, and Hyper over on the west coast, just across the street from Titan Gaming. And then over here in school area, we do have one esports that landed in. Team Aces landed a bit outside. Nonstop, as they like to do, landed in Razak. And you know what? Let's give you all a bit of a cleaner view of that map. So yes, this area down here is absolutely where I'm keeping an eye on right now. It has not started popping off just yet. Nothing on the kill feed, but you guys will be able to see when those shots start popping out. Looking over here with Titan Gaming and Hyper. And Hyper pushing up to this compound, at least driving past it. Baton and Capriz. Big shots there. Oh man, Fs gets the knock on Tensa. Wancho is low. Wancho has no heals right now either. Gonna try to throw a nade over here and does end up getting hit. Crow and K-Bax, the last one standing. Here we go, and Hyper already taken out too, and they are not going to back off this easily. They know that K-Bax and Crow are in this compound firing on them. Nice nade there. K-Bax takes down Blossom. And K-Bax goes down right afterwards to Baton. Crow gets the knock and thirst on Baton. And you see Wancho and K-Bax could still both be picked up here. Wancho's a little ways out there though. But definitely not impossible for that teammate to get picked up. That nade did a lot of damage. K-Bax gets thirsted with that one. And this is going to be important for Titan. If they can win this one, it would do a lot for them. But Hyper also looking for some good points here. Crow came down, let off one shot. Blossom coming in with that S12, trying to get a quick shot, and Crow is in a lot of danger there. There we go, and Hyper, they're just going to full send it all at once, and they will get that squad wipe, and Hyper takes out Titan Gaming here to start. Dark Esports heard all the commotion, and I think they are heading in that direction. Maybe not, though. Blossom heading over here towards Amrit. All right, 9Z and Team Aces are going at it. Padrino gets the knock and thirst on Yusuf. Senseo just got hit hard in the back. Quickly comes back, turns around, and gets position on the outskirts of this building, of this compound. You see Senatexa over there in the distance, as well as Padrino. It's actually just Senseo and Yi here. 2v3 situation. Minato gets hit. Senatexa saw them for a second. Senseo in here with that DBS. Sent a Texa on Sadra. Good nade coming into that second story, and Padrino follows up to take down that last member of Team Aces. All right. Good battle there. 9Z will wipe them. All right, we have Straight on a Paul moving into the area over here, and there's two other teams close by. That's Team Raid and Nonstop. We also have Seven Sky Official in the area too. And big thing to note is that part of military base is in the next zone, but most likely the next zone is going to shift towards the mainland, at least in my opinion. But I've been wrong before. AJ getting fired on by Team Raid over there. All right, so you see these three teams out here exchanging fire, and Hyper moving straight over to where this Dauntless member is holding it down. It's Valak here. Casper rolls through. You see the rest of Dauntless moving in to support. And Klaus gets hit there. Good shots from Blossom here from that second story. And Hyper bringing a good fight to these guys. Valak was able to catch Blossom through that window. Fs goes down afterwards. And 1-on-1 here. No, it's a 1v2. Nope, 1v3, never mind. They were able to get that res off on the other side. Capriz absolutely in trouble here. Gets crushed by that S12. Dauntless. Good squad wipe on N-Hyper. Alright, TKS Navy and Inferno Esports going at it up here to the north. And Witch King, to answer your question, Christy has been their manager in the past. I don't know if she still is. But, yeah, I've worked with her a few times organizing events and stuff too. Not a lighthearted statement to say Christy is goated. Alright, so Bad Boy is down. Just got hit with that vehicle there. Serum says that's their alt they use for tryouts. I see. My mistake. All right, so Jer will come in and finish off Jas, and you can see Kunjdan, the last one from Inferno Esports, is just going to evacuate the area. Kunjdan took a lot of damage moving through that, and look at this next zone. It's actually not touching Pachinki, but it is gonna be on the outskirts and covering this whole area. It's actually covering a bit of military base island too, which I did not expect. I took the guess earlier and looks like I was wrong. I really thought we were gonna see a full zone on this side. Kunjdan getting pushed here by Golden Eagles. Royals of War on Dauntless. And where is that at? They are outside of zone fighting it out. Yep, that's over here in Gatka. Alright, we're going to come back to that. For now, Team Raid sending a lot of shots in this direction. Alright, so Golden Eagles and Dark Esports holding on to those cliffs next to the water, but Alim able to hit Amrit. Naomi, the last one standing from Dark Esports right now. Just a quick update on our current teams. We got Straight on Nepal still alive as a full 4-man squad. And our second place team, Dauntless, also still standing as a 3-man. Stream Ice coming in here, looking to take position on these cliffs as well, next to Golden Eagles and Dark Esports. And see, Remix and crew are going to start taking, already going to start taking shots. Bleh. And they got some sexy vehicles. I'm not gonna lie. Those look kind of nice. All right, I like Team Raid's position right now for sure. They basically have like very center of zone with that. Ooh, Royals of War pushing right up behind 9Z Globin. And is this going to turn into a fight? Both teams want to take this hill. Victex creeping up on them. Has Aragod nearby. Royals of War is a full 4-man, as is 9Z Globin. So this is going to be some fireworks potentially if it does pop off here. Padrino just got hit hard, and it was actually somebody to the north. I think it was actually Non-Stop taking shots into third party this. Senseo on Aragod, Senatexa, and Yiyi, the last two standing. Senatexa's down. Yiyi not here in this immediate area. 9Z getting wiped here by Royals of War. I mentioned Royals of War were taken out as the first team earlier on. You can see the bounce back that they have made here, really bringing it to 9Z Globin, one of our more established teams over these past 2 days. Love to see a good comeback story like this. I don't know where they are on the standings right now, but they have absolutely woken up. Cole, great shots there on Mole. You see Thorkel and crew getting in position, may try to take this on. I think Thorkel is actually going to try to fall back with SCHZ. All right, Non-Stop are in this area as well. You see they're a bit spread out. For now, we got TKS Navy looking at Non-Stop as well, taking big shots from the north side here. Look how many teams are on the southwest right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams all in that same area. We got mostly long shots being traded between these guys right now. One Esports gets a knockdown there on Dark Esports on the south side. Straight out of Nepal, our top dogs right now are ahead of these teams too as a full 4-man. Let's go check them out real quick. AJ and crew. Love the spot AJ's holding on to. And look at that. Right as I move off him, gets that knock on Cardi C. Frankie goes down right afterwards, though. It was Malcone. And just a lot of fights going on here. Non-stop pushing right up to Dauntless. And there was a little bit of lag there, maybe? I don't know what just happened. We just saw a rubber band, though, for sure. Dauntless still a 3-man holding on to this little divot here. This compound is going to be a very important one. Whoever can hold on to it will be looking really, really good coming into this next circle. The nades coming in from Wolf. Beautiful toss there. Straight on a ball. You see they were quickly able to get their reses off. Madion is down. Jer is the last member of TKS Navy hanging in this compound. Cardi C is back behind. You see King went down. Cardi C lasering from this distance. One Esports and Dark Esports, I think. Yeah, One Esports has just been kind of doing damage to them. Just picking off members back to back. All right, the zone is going to shift just outside of this compound. And that's actually Extreme Ice that I'm hearing take shots right now. Trying to find what they're looking at just to see. Oh, Rushy got hit by Yee just as they were trying to get out of there. This is the last member of 9Z Globant. And decides to test their luck, taking shots at Rushy. Gonna follow up with a nade towards Remix. Is it gonna hit? Beautiful nade there. Oh, but you know what? It hit just as Remix was getting a first aid kit off. I don't think it would have been a knock either way. Still, good toss. All right, straight on a pole. Still a full 4-man squad there in that compound. Still has 2 members of TKS Navy next to them. And you can see right now moving in towards the middle of zone. Actually, we're going to go out here towards Royals of War. I was talking them up earlier. They're down to just Cole Goat. Victex is down. Cole trying to get a nade to hit. And you see it's all of Seven Sky official ahead of this solo member. 9Z just got taken out. Remix took them out. And we saw Team Raid before. They're still holding on to the same compound. INF holding on to the cliffs out there. Golden Eagles getting ready to move up themselves. Dark Esports also kind of stuck over there on those cliffs. Straight on a pole actually does have a small edge of zone. TKS Navy is going to have to push through them, though, to get to that next safe zone. And that's straight on a pole, taking those shots. We're just going to have a look real fast at our zone again, guys. Give you all a better view of what's happening. Seven Sky Official and Extreme Ice pretty much running into one another there, although they did just back off. Cole Goat tried to move in towards Dauntless's position and got squad wiped. Straight on a pole, moving up here towards Seven Sky Official. Are we going to have a fight here on this flat spot here? Wolf gets the knock on Doki and then voids. Wolf with the accurate driving. Love to see it. And gets the knock on Cola right now. Wolf is just cleaning up here on this north side of zone. And I think that's it for Seven Sky Official. Great knocks there for sure. TKS Navy on non-stop. See, TKS moved a little bit over. They are targeting non-stop there on that little shed they're holding on to. TKS Navy actually has a nice spot in zone right now where they are. All right, Golden Eagles moving up to try to take this rock. Amrate here waiting. Let's actually go towards the middle there. Oh, wait. Dauntless just got taken out. I was going to check that out. It was straight out of Nepal. Now, number 1 team taking out the number 2. Dark Esports goes down just as I was moving away from that as well. Wanheda struck at Golden Eagles as they were trying to take that, or as they took out that last Dark Esports member. And you see they're down to just Moso now. Looking at straight out of Nepal, still a full 4-man squad, and definitely an impressive performance there. I knew straight out of Nepal was going to wake up at some point here and start to frag out, and we are definitely seeing that right now. They are playing the exact way that they want to, coming in this one right now with 9 limbs, moving into this 7th stage of zone. Non-stop gets hit there by those Team Raid members. Frankie gets a knock on Team Raid, and that was actually a squad wipe there. Team Raid will get taken out by straight out of Nepal. This is your top 3, folks. It's Team 5, 1 Esports, Team 14, TKS Navy, and Team 10 straight out of Nepal, getting themselves back into a top 3 position. And this is not at all what the other teams wanted to see. And Wolf goes in. Wolf has been on fire with the vehicle limbs here. And this is it. They're pushing this compound. Wolf does go down to a well-tossed nade. And that Molly is cooking them up. Cardi C still alive in here somehow, but here come the nades. And that is going to be all she wrote for tonight's Day 2 matches. Straight out of Nepal will grab another chicken dinner overall, putting up a total of 13 limbs. Nice job, straight out of Nepal. Very, very impressive performance. I knew we were going to see them here in that top team conversation again in terms of placement. And they absolutely said, do not forget about us. 4 total wins here across 2 days. Impressive. Very impressive. TKS Navy will take 2nd place with 4 total limbs, and 3rd place will be 1 Esports with 3. Team Raid not looking bad themselves with 7. Do we have anybody else that dropped double digits on a limbs? Nope, we did not. We had a few dropping close to 6 or so, but yes, that was it. All right, here are your stars of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Wolf OP getting that Going All Out award again, putting up 5 total limbs, a bunch of car limbs, and those were clutch without question. They made a huge difference there, getting those 2 knocks on 7 Sky official to start that fight. Definitely helps a lot when you don't even have to fire a shot. All right, Doki from 7 Sky Official will get the best companion with 4 revives. And AJ also from straight out of Nepal will get that final elimination for the win. Man, another great night of action here, guys. That does conclude Day 2. And once again, straight out of Nepal getting another win overall. 4 total across 2 days. Man, they came out to play without question, guys. I love that we had a few other teams coming in, challenging them for those higher spots. But as of right now, with that one straight out of Nepal, definitely extending their lead over a few of these other teams again. We actually do have our scores ready to go. Let's go ahead and check that out real fast. And yes, as you guys can see here, we do have straight out of Nepal still in that top spot right now. 114 points total across 2 days, 4 chicken dinners. And man, they are taking off right now. Dauntless now 34 points behind them. Extreme Ice 36. And it looks like Royals of War about 40-something points. This last day is going to be very important for straight out of Nepal. They've earned their way to that top spot there. They are absolutely a respected team now. These teams that they see they're taking them on, I'm sure they are going to think twice about their strategy. But the big thing is now they are in great position. If they can even grab 1 or 2 more wins tomorrow, even if they don't win overall, if they're consistent, I think it's almost a sure thing that they are going to be first place. But now that I say that, I may have just jinxed them. I'm really sorry if I did straight out of Nepal. I'm sure everything's going to be fine. But yes, guys, a very impressive performance of them. Love what we've seen here. Dauntless, Extreme Ice, NA following up at 2nd, 3rd place today. Pretty good matches for them overall as well. Dauntless took 1 today. And we have Royals Award. Look at them. I mentioned I liked seeing what they had here, and they've got themselves in that top 5 conversation with 72 points overall. Tomorrow is going to be very, very important. 5 more matches left in this tournament, guys. 5 more matches to see who is going to get that top prize, who's going to be awarded that $2,000 overall prize, how it's going to be distributed. Absolutely appreciate you guys tuning in here tonight. It was such great battles across the board. Remember, we're going to be starting back up tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, and I hope to see y'all here for that one, all right? Do me a favor, guys, if you've not already, make sure you hit that like button on the video. And if you're brand new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button. We cover nothing but PUBG Mobile competitive content on this channel. Always big cash prizes, or always big prizes, always big incentive for these teams to frag out and bring their A game, all right? But yes, we are calling it there for tonight. Thank you all again for tuning in. You all have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow night again, 7 p.m. sharp. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.